Uncle Bobby Radio is for adults only. If you are a kid, do not listen.
Uncle Bobby, Uncle Bobby, Uncle Bobby, I love you so. Uncle Bobby, I love you, Uncle Bobby, you'll never know.
Happy Saturday! Welcome to the Uncle Bobby Show. Uncle Bobby Radio. I am your DJ, Uncle Bobby. And I should have never changed the name. It's so hard to, after spending 2 years calling it the Uncle Bobby Show, I decided, like a friggin' Riri, to change it to Uncle Bobby Radio. But whatever, man, whatever. You need a little, it's just a little change. It's kind of like, living in the same house for 10 years, and then you decide finally you need to redecorate and just change your furniture around. You don't even get new friggin' furniture. You just kind of move your furniture around so it's a little different. You know what I mean? That's pretty much why I did it. That's the best way I can explain it. However, although I got to say, good day today. I think we're going to do pretty good today. It's going to be all day, so it's trial and error. We're going to be on broadcasting live all day. Well, maybe we might do some rebroadcasts later on. Basically, for the starter, I'm just going to play a bunch of everything I have. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to clean the house and upload new stuff. And so it's going to be a busy Saturday, and then eventually throughout the night, I have the computer all day and all night. So that's good news. So basically, a busy Saturday, and it'll be we'll be getting to the actual, like the Uncle Bobby Show, where we do the intros, and later on, either later on in this show or later on in the next show I do. We'll start taking callers and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm busy. I just really woke up at like 9:30. It's 10. It's almost 11 o'clock here. By the time I drank my first cup of coffee and try to get this friggin' show going, it was friggin' 11 o'clock already my time. So it's a slow process, but we're gonna get going and we're gonna rock out. And actually, I'm very excited because the first news thing I upload, we had to rebuild. We're rebuilding an empire here at Uncle Bobby Radio, and because I had a whole new. It's a long story, but I had for whatever reason I had to start anew because I don't have the same computer I had. The password got lost. I got confused. I got the pay account on the wrong thing. Blah blah blah. So I'm on a whole new account. I had to start over. Anybody who likes the show, please refollow me. If you followed me already, you say, look, I already followed this asshole. I'm not going to follow him again. Well, please reconsider because just realize it was a mistake. I'm paid on this one, so I might as well just keep working on this one and rebuild. I'm not going to go on the other one. So this is the one you need to be on, Uncle Bobby Radio, not the Uncle Bobby Show. Okay? So, but I only have 2% of my what the hell is it called? Of my memory in here when you're a DJ, you get the console and you get to upload stuff. Well, it's only 2%. I have like 10 pages already, but it's only like 2%. Well, so I'm like, holy shit, I got some work to do. So oh, excuse me, that was a professional. But so we're going to play everything that I've worked hard and got so far, and then we're going to work hard today on, behind the scenes, getting other stuff up. And that's basically what we're going to do today. And then also, of course, all the live ventures that we'll open up the phones later. We'll start giving out the number and taking calls and calling up my friends on Skype. You know what I mean? And stuff like that later on in the show. Right now, I'm just trying to clean the house and upload stuff for later. So, but I did find something. The very first thing I uploaded was the Cheech and Chong roast. I've been getting into these roasts because for the most part, these roasts are are pretty good for audio. Because for the simple fact that, you know, most of it's just stand-up. And stand-up's when you're a comedy radio-based radio station, you know, stand-up's pretty good to go. You know, funny songs and stand-up. You can't go wrong with that stuff. So I found one that I don't know how I missed. I would have loved to watch it on TV when it came out, but it was Cheech and Chong roast. Oh my God! I'm like, oh my God! So I watched the whole thing this morning, and I'm actually going to listen back to it with you. It was that good. Little, especially in the beginning, a little of it is visual, but for the most part, it's pretty good audio. So I think it'll be all right. It'll be entertaining enough for you. And also, you can go right to YouTube and go Cheech and Chong roast and watch it. Listen to it first, and then watch it on YouTube because you know, we support YouTube fully. You know what I mean? I love YouTube, and I don't know what I would do without it. And it's a great source of entertainment. And what I want to do here is just the radio version of YouTube. So you know what I mean? So you know, it was funny that they have the one guys, the big tall guy, the fat guy with the hair, with the long hair. I forget their names. And then the short guy, they are like a duo, and they do like prop comedy, kind of like Whatchcall does, that fucking Carrot Top guy. So that's a little visual, and in the beginning it's a little visual, but for the most part, great stand-up. I'm too lazy to cut it out and everything. Just bear with it. It's good. It's good enough. You'll love it. I loved it. Of course, I watched it, but I have a feeling I'm going to listen to it with you guys. I have a feeling it's going to be fine. And then when we come back, before we start playing everything, all the old stuff that I've gotten in the past few days, maybe we'll go do a little live thing. It's 43 minutes long, so that should give me enough time to get to. I'm in my boxers still, man. I got no shirt on. It's crazy. So you know, get me ready. It's Saturday. Kids are here. Get the kids settled, and you know, do things around the house. And so we'll see where we're at the end of this clip, and we'll go from there. Enjoy. Here's Cheech and Chong, the Cheech and Chong roast. Coming real soon, I think. It's a slow start, I think. Come on, baby, you can do it.
From the Comedy Festival at Caesars Palace, Las Vegas, Cheech and Chong Roasted. Hosted by Brad Garrett, with Tom Arnold, Shelby Chong, Greg Giraldo, Ralphie May, Penn and Teller, Geraldo Rivera, Wilmer Valderrama, with special messages from Steve Carell, Andy Dick, Robert Osborne, and Martha Stewart. And now, please welcome two old buds, the legendary Cheech and Chong.
Dave's not here.
Here's your Toastmaster for the evening, Brad Garrett.
Cheech and Chong. Cheech and Chong, everybody, welcome. Wow, welcome to, yeah. Oh, this is incredible there. Thank you. Your people are here, guys. There must be 200 Mexicans. I think there's 200 Mexicans because I saw 3 cars, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, and they were parked on the lawn. A lot of you purchased your tickets early months ago because I know you wanted to see the Reverend Al Sharpton. He bailed on us literally minutes ago. But I don't want to bail on the Al Sharpton joke. So what I have done, 2 hours ago, I was playing craps out in the casino, losing my ass, just so you know. But I met a very lovely a black gentleman who is from Vegas, and he is going to sit in, if that's it. He's never been on TV. Never on TV. Make it feel at home. His name is Anthony Jackson. Anthony Jackson is here. Anthony Jackson. All right. All right. Hey, man. Good son, Anthony. Playing the part of Al Sharpton. Anthony Jackson. Thank you for coming here, Reverend. Al Sharpton can't claim that the white man is keeping him down now that Obama's in the White House, but he can claim that the half-white man is keeping him down. Thank you, Reverend. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. Tommy, I got to tell you, you look like shit. The Civil War called. They found your diary. It's good to see that drugs really don't affect you. That's nice to see. Let's get to the dais. It's a veritable who's available. Geraldo Rivera, everybody. Geraldo Rivera. He's half Jewish and half Puerto Rican, so he steals your shit and then he sells it back to you. Only when he's not blowing Bill O'Reilly. The very funny Greg Giraldo. Greg Giraldo. How are you, man? Hi, Bob. Greg Giraldo. Greg, I have 3 words for you. Who are you? Ralphie May. Hey, Ralphie, how are you? Ralphie May. Oh, Ralphie's a large man. He's so fat when he goes to the chicken ranch, he has to the hookers in the corral. Tom Arnold is here because listening to an old Cheech and Chong LP is like Roseanne. Halfway through, you have to flip it over to the shitty side. Cheech, do me a favor. Remind Tommy where he is. Your first movie, do you remember what it was? Up in Smoke. It made over... Up in Smoke. Up in Smoke made over $100 million at a time when that was a lot of money. And it was so successful that you spent the rest of your career making 8 more of the same movie with different titles. But after a long and incredible career, Cheech and Chong broke up. That was sad. It was Cheech's idea. Cheech started collecting art while Tommy continued to tour with his wife, Shelby. Wow. You took your wife on the road? Oh my God, Al Sharpton's great-grandfather wasn't whipped that bad. It's amazing. He's been on TV 4 minutes, already an attitude. Isn't that amazing? Now it's time to really figure out why we're here, because I have no idea. It's to roast these 2 wonderful icons of comedy. And right now we're going to take a look. We're going to take a look back at the good old days when Cheech and Chong started out. And here they are.
Good evening. I'm Officer Dick. I've spent my entire life warning the youth of America about the dangers of drug addiction. If you try drugs, it can lead to other destructive behavior, like getting arrested, destroying your TV career, or blowing dudes. But today, I'm here to warn you about a far deadlier scourge. One that, for the last 40 years, has trapped millions of unsuspecting Americans in its mind-numbing clutches. I'm speaking, of course, about Cheech and Chong.